Hey guys, welcome to the first day of Life Science. I'm Mr. Jason. I'll be teaching the class this year. And in this video, I will be reviewing the key terms that will be covered in the slideshow. So pay attention, pay close attention, and then the information in the slideshow will essentially be a review for you from what you heard in this video. After you have gone through the slideshow, I want you to answer the questions that I posted to the Google Doc. So the three things that you need to do: watch this video, and then this video is pasted to the very first slide of the slideshow, so just go ahead and press over and then see the rest of the slides, and after that complete the questions. Alright, so let's get started. So what is biology? Well, biology is the study of living things and their interactions with the environment. So I'm not sure if you can see it. I wrote it up on the board here. Biology equals the study of living things and their interactions with their environment. All right. So it's important to know that with biology, we're not only studying living things, we're also studying how those living things use their environment to survive. All right, so take a look at this. I have this image here, and this image is of a plant, and this plant is in the ground here, and it's interacting with its environment by taking up the water in the ground and by taking in the carbon dioxide in the air. All right, sunlight shines on this plant, and the water and the carbon dioxide molecules react to form food for the plant. And as a byproduct, oxygen is released from the plant to the air. So this is an interaction that the plant is having with its environment. It's taking in carbon dioxide and water from the environment, and it's releasing oxygen to the environment. And so the definition of biology it fits this picture. We're studying the living thing itself as well as the interaction that is occurring within the environment. All right? So the living things that we'll study will be part of a biosphere. So a biosphere is an area where things live, and this area includes things that can sustain life. So take a look at this image here. I posted this image to the slideshow so that you can better see it, but I just want to talk about it right now. So here's the sphere, and this sphere includes all living things and the resources that sustain these living things. So the biosphere includes soil, water, and air, and it includes the areas in which living things live. Okay? So you'll see down beyond the biosphere there's some skeletons down here. There aren't any living things down there at all. The biosphere only includes the area where things can live. All right, where organisms can live. All right? And I wrote the definition on the whiteboard here, and you'll see it again in the slideshow. But a biosphere is the area of the planet where organisms live. If there's an area in the planet where living things cannot live, it's not part of the biosphere. So the biosphere is just the area in which organisms can live. And within a biosphere, you can have a great level of biodiversity. So before I talk about what biodiversity means, think about what it means. Biodiversity. Bio means life, and diversity means variety. Okay, so life variety. So in certain areas within a biosphere, you'll see a lot of biodiversity in those areas. Kind of like what you see in this image here. So in this image, this is in Africa. It's an area of Africa. And there are lions, there are elephants, there are zebras. So there are all sorts of different species of animals living within this area. And we would say this area has a lot of biodiversity. There's a great variety of animals living within that area. Okay? Now, within this variety of animals are particular species of animals. So what is a species? A species is a group of living things that produce fertile offspring. So take a look at the definition here, and I'm sorry the camera's not great, but the species is a group of living things that produce fertile offspring. Now, what is meant by fertile offspring? That means that their babies, the offspring, will eventually be able to have other babies when they reach maturity. So fertile refers to the ability to have babies. So a species is a group of related animals that when they have a baby, their babies can have babies. All right? So that's what a species is. And we'll go into more detail with all of these concepts and terms as the year goes on, but this is just essentially an introduction to sort of the foundation of biology. So what I want you to do now is I want you to go ahead and take a look at the slideshow. The slideshow contains the information that I just presented to you in this video, but you can kind of take your time with it and read it and look at the pictures to better understand it. And then what I want you to do after you go through the slideshow is to answer the questions on the Google Doc. Remember, message me on Google Hangouts if you have any questions. So type Jason Parks into Google Hangouts and go ahead and message me there. So I hope you enjoy the slideshow. All you have to do is press that arrow button and you will go on to the next slide. And let me know if you have any questions. All right, talk to you later.